Now, who would have thought that shirts emblazoned with the American flag would stir up so much controversy? Probably not Live Oak High School assistant principal Miguel Rodriguez. He's a guy who ordered 5 students to go home for displaying the stars and stripes on their shirts on Cinco de Mayo earlier in the week. Now, Rodriguez's decision triggered a nationwide backlash, and calls for his firing are getting louder. But is firing enough? Some people say he may have broken the law. Here to score it, lawyers Jennifer Smetters and Kelly Saindon. Good to see you both. Kelly, first you. Now, I don't know whether the guy deserves to be arrested, but does he deserve to be fired?
He does. It was a bad decision. He took preferential treatment over individuals of Hispanic descent. He singled out white individuals that were wearing patriotic gear. They have a First Amendment right to do so, and there was no threat of harm. So he discriminated, and he should be fired. He should exercise much better judgment in that position.
Jennifer?
No, I disagree. I think the principal right now did what he thought was in the best interest of all of the students at the school. First Amendment rights of students can be restricted if their freedom of speech is going to incite some sort of disruption within the school, or if it's contrary to the school's mission. Let me finish. If it's contrary to the school's mission. Now, what these students were doing on that particular day has nothing to do with the flag. It has to do with behavior, clothing that was about to incite, was very incendiary.
But Jennifer, did you see these shirts? I mean, these shirts were pretty discreet. I mean, one of them did have a big American flag, but look at them. I mean, these are not provocative T-shirts. They don't say "the heck with Mexico" or anything. They're just proudly American shirts.
David, I
so you're allowing one ethnicity.
Hold on, one at a time. Jennifer, go ahead.
David, it's the context of the situation here. The principal there is most sensitive to the students and the sensitivities of the community. What was about to happen may have been a fight brewing. He himself said it was incendiary in nature.
Well, it's up to the principal then to stop the fight. I mean, it is not incendiary to wear an American flag shirt, in my mind. Do you think so, Kelly?
It's not about the flag.
Kelly, go ahead.
I completely agree with you, David. I completely agree. So you allow one particular group of people to celebrate their heritage, and you punish others for celebrating their own. Because these students chose to wear an American flag. Jennifer, give me the courtesy of letting me finish for once, please.
Go ahead, Kelly.
It is not incendiary to wear an American flag. It shows patriotism, and they have a right to do so. So the idea that these individuals that are wearing clothes to celebrate their heritage and the United States, to take pride in our country, to send them home, single them out, it's ridiculous. It's preposterous. And this guy also happens to be Hispanic.
David, this principal is charged with protecting all students in that school. What he said is he thought this was trouble, and he made a proactive decision.
The problem
we don't have to wait for students to be hurt.
I understand, Jennifer, but the point is, if somebody is causing a student trouble because he's wearing an American flag shirt, who's the person that should be kicked off? Not the person doing nothing but wearing an American flag shirt, but the person who's causing the trouble.
I understand,
and they were kicked out.
Hold on, go ahead, Jennifer, and then Kelly.
But these students,
Jennifer first.
These students were actually, there are reports that these students were actually chanting pro-American chants at a rally during a brunch. We don't know what happened in that school. The principal does. And here we have to say, we have to give the principal a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here.
Well, principals make mistakes, Kelly.
Principals do make mistakes, but they still have to follow the law. They're not allowed to discriminate, and they didn't send everyone home. They only sent home 5 students. There's not exceptions to breaking the law, Jennifer. There are not exceptions to breaking the law.
Hold on a second. Ladies, let me explain what we just saw. Maybe we can re-rack that. But what we just saw is a kid in a wheelchair that was making his point, trying to get his point across on a pro-American basis against the Mexican students. Look at that. I mean, you know, honestly, who there is causing the trouble? Jennifer, the kid in the wheelchair or the people grabbing his flag?
David, the trouble has to stop. I don't care who's causing it right now. The trouble needs to settle down, and the principal had to take action. And quite frankly, this is not about the flag. This is about the rights of a student in high school, and the rights when First Amendment rights can be infringed, and that's for if the school mission is being infringed on, or if there is disruption in the classroom.
Turnabout is fair play. Kelly, I couldn't tell from that picture, actually, whether the person in the wheelchair was holding an American flag or a Mexican flag. Now, if he was holding an American flag, I would say he should be given the rights by the principal, not those students who were trying to grab it. Isn't that what you'd say?
Absolutely. And the thing is, he didn't even-handedly break this up. He didn't send every group home. He singled out 5 kids that were wearing American gear, and that's inappropriate.
After they refused to turn their shirts inside out and take their bandanas off.
Oh, okay. By the way, we can see it was the kids in the crowd. The gang was the one holding the Mexican flag, and the kid in the wheelchair is the one who grabbed it away.
And the kid in the wheelchair is the one in the
Bottom line is, principals make mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with wearing an American flag. That, in and of itself, cannot be considered incendiary. Kelly, Jennifer, we got to leave it at that. Ladies, have a wonderful weekend. Call your mothers. Wish them a very happy Mother's Day. Good to see you both. Coming up on deck, the plunge remains a